A flange bolt coupling consists of 8 steel bolts, each with a diameter of 10 millimeters, arranged on a bolt circle with a diameter of 400 millimeters. If the allowable shearing stress in the bolts is limited to 60 megapascal, determine whether the coupling is strong enough to carry a torque of 10.5 kilonewton meter. If the coupling is insufficient, calculate the number of additional bolts required on a secondary bolt circle with a diameter of 300 millimeters. Okay, first we are going to check if this connection is sufficient to carry a 10.5 kilonewton meter torque. Okay. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number of bolts is 8. The diameter is 10 millimeters. And the bolt circle diameter is 400. That makes the radius equals 200 millimeters. And the shearing stress is limited to 60 megapascal. So we have the formula T equals PRN, where P is just the shearing stress times the area of the bolt times the radius of the bolt circle times the number of bolts. So T equals 60 times pi d square over 4 times R times the number of bolts N. 60 times pi times 10 squared divided by 4 times 200 times 8 equals, so T equals 7.54 times 10 to the 6 Newton millimeters, or T is 7.54 kilonewton meter, which is less than 10.5 kilonewton meter. So that means these 8 bolts arranged on a 400 mm diameter bolt circle is not enough to carry a torque of 10.5 kilonewton meter. So that means we need additional bolts on a secondary bolt circle, and the diameter of that bolt circle will be 300. So this is where the additional bolts will be arranged around this bolt circle of 300 millimeters. So that means there's a shear force here, resisting shear force, let's say P sub 1. And when we have another here on this bolt, tangent to this bolt circle, let's call that P sub 2. Okay. So we do not know how many bolts are needed here in the inner bolt circle, because the bolts are going to be made of the same material, steel, and should have the same diameter. That means we can just use a ratio and proportion P sub 1 over R sub 1 equals P sub 2 over R sub 2. So that means we need this and this. This will be our R sub 1. This is our R sub 2. For example, if they're not made of the same material and have different diameters, the ratio would be like this. P sub 1 divided by the area of the cross-section of the bolt divided by the radius of the bolt circle divided by the modulus of rigidity equals this. Okay? So, but since they are made of the same material, that means you can cancel the modulus of rigidity. And because they have the same diameter, we can cancel area. Okay? So we end up with this ratio and proportion. So we know R1 is now 200 millimeters and R2 is 150. That's 1/2 of 300. And our torque will be the total of P1, R1, N1 plus P2, R2, N2. Okay, since the maximum shearing stress will occur in the outermost bolt circle here. So we can solve our P1 using the given shearing stress, which is 60 megapascal times the area of pi times 10 square over 4. So P1 is 60 times pi times 10 squared divided by 4 equals 4,712 newtons. Okay, so from here, uh, P1 equals, or P1 over R1 equals P2 over R2, and we have 4,712 divided by R1 is P sub 2 divided by R2, and P sub 2 is 4,712 divided by 200 times 150 equals 3,534 newtons. So now, T from P1 R1 N1 plus P2 R2 N2, 10.5 kilonewton meter. So we are going to convert that to Newton millimeters times 10 to the 6 equals P1 is 4,712 times R1, which is 200, N1 is 8, plus P2, which is 3,534, times the radius of 150 times the unknown number of volts. So N sub 2 equals 10.5 times 10 to the 6 minus 4,712 times 200 times 8 equals, then divided by 3,534 divided by 150 equals 5.59. 5.59, or say N sub 2 is 6. So that means the outer bolt circle will have 8 10 mm diameter bolts, and the inner bolt circle will have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.